I will draw my model here on this paper. Okay, has 3 times as many stickers as Susan. So I will just draw Ellen here. I have 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then Susan is here is what? 1 time only. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, Angela then gave 60 stickers to Susan. I gave 60 over here to Susan. So I draw here. This portion here is 60. Which means this portion here is 60 also. Okay. And bought another 18 stickers. This part I give away, but then I buy another 18 stickers. So I bought another 18 stickers. 18 stickers. Okay. Okay, Susan bought some stickers for herself after receiving stickers from Angela, and then have twice as many stickers as Angela. So in the end, right, she go and buy some more, and then she has twice as much as Angela. So this is definitely longer, right? So the M model, let's see, the M model will look like this. N model, okay, if I were to draw it here, this one is 1, then Susan will be, okay, because she has twice as much as Angela. So if here says is Susan has 288, right? So it means that over here is 288. 288. Okay? In the end, how many stickers did Susan buy? So I want to know this portion. She buy how much? How many stickers she buy? Okay, if here is 288, as what it says here, 288 divided 2 will give me 144. So here is 144. 144. Which means here is also 144, correct? Here is one box here. Which means here, okay, because it's after, right? Which means here is 1 box. And this 1 box should be including of this. Okay? Since if I don't want to complicate things, right? I want to redraw something here. Since I said I gave away. Okay? So let me do like that. This should be red, right? I gave away this portion here red, left this, but then I add the additional 18. This is for you to see clearly, to see it more easy. So here I add additional 18, right? Add it here. 18. And then, actually I just rearrange this. This is the 60 that I gave away. Okay? So this whole box here is 144, which is this whole box here. Okay? If this whole box here is 144, I can clearly find out this portion here is what? Because this whole box is 144. 144 minus 18 will actually give me 126. Okay? So this portion here is actually 126, and here is the 18 that she bought. Okay, So until here we are actually quite clear, right? So if over here is 126, right? Okay, over here is 126. But then if you were to remember, I need to drop it away again. Because this portion, because now I need to show you at first, right, how it looks like. Go back to the first. This is this is the 60 that was given away, and then this is the 18 here. So in this case, this whole thing, this 3 box, the 3 box here, remember the 3 box here, is actually, this 3 box here is actually 1, 2, 6 at 60, okay, it should give me 1, 4, no, it will give me 186, okay, because initially you know that Susan is 1, okay, hope that you can see it properly, because I dropped here and there. Okay, initially you know that Susan is 1, then Angela is 3, correct? And this 3 composed of 60 that's given away, And this here is 126 because we already calculated that is 126. So this whole thing here, 3 unit will be equals to 186. So 1 unit will be equals to 62. So it means here is 62, and here is actually the whole box is 62, right? But then here already 60, so here is 2. Okay, then I want to know what is this value here. It's very easy, right? Because I know at the end it's actually 288. Correct? 288. And minus here 62 minus 60 will give me the value here, which is 166. So the value here is 166. Which is because this whole bar here is 144. 144, and this whole bar here is actually consists of the 18 that add in. And then the one that is not add in is actually 126. 126 is this portion here. Okay, remember for such question, as I mentioned previously, you must always have a habit to check whether it's a fraction or it's a meter. Okay, so here it says meter and here is meter. Good. Both are not fractions, so I'm very happy. So, but I know that the breadth of a rectangle is 9/5 meter. So let me just draw a rectangle. Breadth is 9/5 meter. Breadth is the shorter side, but then its length is 2/3 meter longer than the breadth. So the breadth is already what? So the length, this is the length here, is what? The breadth is already this one, but then it's 2/3 meter longer. So this is the length. And then it's asking you what's the length of the rectangle. The length is 2/3 meter. It will give you 37/15 meter. This is the first portion. You already got it wrong already. Okay. Then the second portion, what is the area of the rectangle? Area of the rectangle, is it more easy? Is the length times the breadth. So if I already know my length is actually 37/15, I'm going to times 9/5. When I do such timetable, right? 11/25 meter square. Okay, he bought some bottles of water at 90 cents each. Okay, 90 cents each. And 12 bottles of fruits juice at $2.80 each. Okay, the sister bought the same number of bottles as him. Wherever I see questions like same, remember, I love it a lot. Same number of what? Bottles as him. Okay, but this time round is what? 50 cents each, and also bought 12 bottles of fruits at $3 each. They spend the same amount of money. They spend the same amount of money. Same. I have the same numbers of bottles. Okay. And I have the same amount of money. Isn't this fantastic? Okay. Let's talk about money. How much money did this guy spend, Mr. Vic? Okay, let's call it. You know, is amount of money he spent is what? Let's say I let X be the number of bottles, okay, that he bought. You know that the sister and him bought the same number of bottles. So X is the same number of bottles for Mr. Vic and the sisters. You know why? Because they bought the same number of bottles. Okay. So the total money, right, that Mr. Vic's money, is what? Because each bottle costs 90 cents times X, in this case, and 12 bottles of fruits at $2. 12 bottles of fruit at $2 and $2.30. Okay? Each. Because I know the money is also the same, right? If the money is the same, okay, then this one, the sister, she spent how much? 50 cents times X. X is the number of bottles, right? Because they have the same number of bottles, so it's also X. Plus, then how much? 12 bottles of fruit juice at $3 each. 12 bottles of fruit juice at $3 each. I can draw a model. This is the money spent, right? You know the money spent, total money spent is the same. So, I can do this. I draw for this guy first, Mr. Vix. Then this is the sister. The amount of money spent is the same, so you should bring down to be like that. Okay, cool. And then I know that over here, right, 12 times $2.30 will give me, let's say, $27.60. So I put here. Okay. So here, 0.9 times X is actually 0.9X. Okay. Simple. Simple, So the sister costs what? Over here, 12 times 3 will give me $36. But then here it will be 0.5x. Do you see something? Do you see something here? I see something here, you know. Okay, what I see, let me drop away this portion here. Okay, let me just remind myself here. Here is $36. And then I drop away this portion here. Okay. Once I drop away this portion here, I know here that over here is what? $27.06. Okay. Over here, this portion. And then this portion here will be $36 minus 27.6 will give me 8.4, which is $8.40. Okay. But then here I can also see a difference. Can I see this? I drop away. Let me remind myself over here also. Here is 0.9, right? Total is 0.9. $0.9x. So I drop away. So here to here is actually 0.5x. And this portion here is 0.9x minus 0.5x, which is 0.4x. So can I find, in this case, what is the number of bottles? X is the number of bottles. I can find x. So 0.4x equals 36, right? So x, which is the number of bottles, is 36 divided 0.4. It will give me 21 bottles. Can you see it? Okay. And 14 packets of chocolates. Okay. So each packet contains 15 chocolates. So I know that fewer than 14 packets. So maximum I can only have 13 packets, right? Because must be less than. First thing, less than 14 packets. So at most, I must have can only have 13. So each packet contains 15 pieces of. Second information, 1 packet equals to 15 pieces of chocolate. Okay, he gave away a few packets to his friends, okay, before giving an equal number of pieces of chocolate to each of his 38 pupils. In this case, they give you the pupil. Remember? But then last time when we are doing all this, like have extra how many, then each pupil get how many, then remember that then there is a shortage of how many, then you combine it together, then you find the number of people. Okay, but then in this case it already give you there are 38 pupils. Okay, and she had 6 pieces of chocolate left. 6 pieces of chocolate left. So this is it sound very complicating? No. Remember you say extra pieces of chocolate left is actually extra. Correct? Extra. So we draw 6 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you don't know one student gave how much. But then you know the total number of students is what? 38. One student you don't know gave how much. What is the packet, right? Correct or not? But you know the total number of students is actually 38 times how many packets? You don't know. Okay? So 38 times. It's how many pieces? Sorry, not how many pieces. Pieces and packets is different because one packet have 15 pieces. Times don't know how many pieces. Okay, until here I hope that you still able to catch. Okay, then we come back to this. Has fewer than 14 packets of chocolates. So at maximum, I can only have 13 packets at most. And each packet will give me 15 pieces. This is packets. At most, I can only have 195 pieces. Remember for this question, for last time all this one, this one is one people give how many pieces, then you have 38, you calculate here, you draw 38 box here, and then 38 times the number of pieces here, then add back the extra, will give you total number of pieces, right? Now, you already have the maximum number of pieces is 195. Okay? So, in this case, how can I find this? This is also a number, right? This is actually 6. So, I take 195 minus 6. It will actually give me a 189. Okay, 189, I know have 38 pupils. So, one pupil will have how many pieces? 189. Wait. 189 divided 38 equals that means I say one person will have 4.9. I take the whole number, okay? Let me take the whole number. Because it cannot be 4.9. Now I need to do some guess and check. So if I were to say that, let's say one person will get 4 pieces, okay? Then I draw, because there are 38 people So I'll draw until here is what? Here will become, this portion here is 38 times 4, right? So it's 38 times 4. It will give me 152 pieces. But 152 pieces, remember you must always add back the extra, which is 158. Okay. Is this the correct one? Is it really each buddy will get 4 packets, 4 pieces? Okay, but then he says that he gave a few packets to his friends. So if this 158, I gave a few packets to my friend, I still have 6 left. So if I 158 pieces, I divide into 15, because one packets will have 15 pieces, correct? I will have how many? I will have 10 packets with remaining of 8 sweets. No, this cannot be. So this cannot be. I cannot have any remaining, because over here I already know that I have this extra 6 which I already add in. So I shouldn't have any remaining. Okay, then this is not possible. Then let us think, what about I don't give, because here is 4.9, maybe I need to give lesser because I have remaining. Correct or not? Let me try and give lesser, so I can pack more into packets without having any remaining. So if this time I think I give 3. So if one student I give 3, I have 38 students, right? So here is 38. So 38 students. So if one student give 3 pieces, okay, then 38 students times 3 will give me 114. Am I right? If I already says that after adding, after gave a very few packets to his friend before giving an equal number, okay, of pieces of chocolate to each of his. Okay. So this 114, right? I add back the 6 piece. So actually in total I have 120 pieces. Okay, 120 pieces. So if 120 pieces, I divide by 15, I will have 8 packets. So that means if I were to give 8 packets, because at first, I have 13 packets, right? Because less than 14, so it's 13 packets. So this whole portion here is actually 13 packets. So if I give 8 packets to friends, so 5 packets should be what? What is the greatest number of if I were to give 8 packets to the students, not to friends. Students. Then I will have give 5 packets to friends. Okay, so what is the greatest number of packets of chocolates? Greatest number is 5 packets. Okay, why I use 13 and not 12? Because it's asking for the greatest number of packets. So the greatest possible pieces that I will have at most will be, give me a minute, someone is feeding me honey. Okay, at most I will have 195 pieces. So if I were to find 195 pieces, just assume I give each student 3 pieces. I add back the extra that I have. Actually, I will have in total I should have 120. Correct. If 120 I pack it into 15, because one packet is 15 pieces. I pack it into 8 packets. I pack it into packets. I will have 8 packets. Okay. In total, I have 13 packets. That means 8 packets, I give it to my students. I already give it the 8 packets to my students. When I give these 8 packets to my students, I actually have 6 left. Because this is add back, that means I pack it into 8 packets. I have 6 left. And then the remaining will be 5 packets that I actually gave it to my friends.